Your belly looks like a disgusting sack of dying jellyfish. What the heck is wrong with you, Todd? Hey, someone's coming. Put your shirt on quick before they see your flabby stomach. I quickly turned away from the mirror, threw my shirt on, and tried to hide the red-hot shame burning my cheeks. I was in our changing room at the police station alone, the rest of my team filing in. I didn't know it yet, but our mission that night would devastate my world and leave me feeling even more worthless and powerless than I already did. It's embarrassing, but I was talking to myself a lot back then. I couldn't help it. It was like I needed to split myself in two just to deal with how flabby, soft, and pathetic I felt. On one hand, there was the real me, the healthy, strong, confident SWAT operator and personal trainer that lived in my mind, the person I so desperately longed to be. And then there was the ashamed, flabby, hopeless person I was talking to in the mirror, which is why I made this short video for you. Because I found hope. Hope that I need to share with you. Because what I discovered proves that it's not your fault that you can't tighten up and tone your midsection no matter how hard you work. Because there's a simple reason that no amount of sit-ups will ever get rid of your flabby belly. Because I tried everything and nothing worked for me either until I finally stumbled on the one reason almost everyone struggles to tighten and tone their stomach. And in just a second, I'm going to share this near magical energy flow secret I stumbled on that finally flattened my belly when nothing else could. It's a simple series of gentle movements that restores the natural flow of energy through your core, along with a comforting hot tea brewed from powerful spices, roots, and other nurturing ingredients that naturally unlock your body's own ability to tighten up your tummy. This shockingly simple solution I stumbled on was inspired by an odd secret folks from a tiny village in the mountains of Nepal have been using for generations that naturally creates a flat and tight stomach without dieting or anything that you could even call a workout. Strangely, these hidden mountain villagers probably eat more than you and me, especially yummy carbs, never do anything you'd consider a workout, and find it near impossible to put on fat. And although the simple movements they practice share the same age-old secret as things like yoga, tai chi, and even meditation, because they've now been enhanced with very recent new research about how energy flows through your nervous system, these unique movements actually work 2 to 3 times faster and directly target the cause of a sagging, jiggly, and flabby stomach, so the belly flattening results are actually visible in the mirror from day to day. You'll discover these unique and amazing movements in a minute. First, if you only take one single thing from this quick video, let it be this, because it's what caused my flabby belly and my desperation. So please, never ever listen to this old saying, no pain, no gain. It's simply not true, and it does not work for 9 out of 10 people. In fact, I've discovered it's actually the reason why most folks fail to have the flat tummy they desire and deserve. Now, this will sound weird. However, the truth about getting a taut tummy and toned abs is not about doing more sit-ups, thousands of crunches won't help, and don't waste your time on endless minutes of planks. Instead, flattening your stomach is about restoring the healthy flow of energy through your core muscles. Although the specific methods I stumbled on were first unearthed in a small mountain village in Nepal, the principles of your energy flow through your core have been understood in many Eastern countries for thousands of years. Some cultures call this ki, chi, prana, or spirit. Or you can just think of it as the flow of electric signals through your nervous system. And now we know that blockages in the energy that flows through your core is the reason it's so hard for most folks to get a flat stomach. Did you know that doing more crunches or sit-ups actually makes those blockages worse? Yet when you free up that energy using precisely the right gentle exercises and strategic blended spices and healing nutrients to restore proper flow, your body will naturally come into balance, which makes getting a taut, toned belly a very natural and very easy process. Once I accepted how energy flow is the key to a flat stomach, it was like the abs I wanted were magnetized towards me. Listen, I know this sounds a bit woo-woo and I understand your suspicion. So let me tell you the real story of how I stumbled on this very unique and gentle exercise method and naturally potent tea recipe to get a flat belly and a strong toned midsection without the horrible hours of crunches and sit-ups. Hi, my name is Todd Lamb. I worked SWAT for almost 20 years, and before that I was a soldier in the Special Services Unit of the Canadian Armed Forces. So yeah, I'm not really the woo-woo type. I was never the kind of guy who believed in energy flows like they talk about in yoga, tai chi, or meditation. In fact, when there's a problem, my first reaction has always been to just work harder, be tougher, work longer, suffer more. That's what almost broke me. No matter how desperately I exercised, I just kept getting softer and flabbier. And just when I thought I couldn't feel any more useless, powerless, and hopeless about ever being happy in my own body again, the bottom fell out of my world in a single random accident. It was the night of that ill-fated mission I told you about. One cold winter night, I got called in to track down a bad guy with my amazing police dog partner, Rogue. I mean, really bad. The guy stabbed his wife. It was a heart-pounding chase, but when we finally got him cornered, Rogue managed to pin the guy down, and I went in to make the arrest. That's when a searing pain lanced into my back. Oh my God, I've been stabbed! Yet I had to suck it up, and we got the bad guy secured. The adrenaline wore off halfway to the hospital, and the pain really kicked in. There was no stab wound, thank God, but I could barely move. Turns out, the MRI showed a massive slipped disc. And when the doc delivered the news, it was weird because all I really felt was a deep burning shame. Shame for letting my partner down. Shame of knowing it was my own fault that my slipped disc was all because I was weak and out of shape. Shame of being a fake. Shame at how fat, jiggly, and depressed I had let myself become. I was mortified that the world would now see the truth of my flabby stomach, that I couldn't hide it behind my baggy shirts anymore. Geez, here's a pic of me at the lake just before the accident. One of the rare times I allowed a shirtless picture, and things went downhill fast from there. And I watched helplessly as my belly just got bigger and flabbier. I wish I could show you a picture of how bad it got, but I was so ashamed of my sagging belly that I made sure there was no evidence of it. And of course, my soldier-on mentality made it even worse. You see, all through my career, I've also been a personal trainer on the side. I just love helping people. So of course, I wanted desperately to fix my own broken body. As soon as I was cleared to exercise, I set to work. I'd tell myself, come on, Todd, you can do it. Just one more rep. Just one more set. Even though I worked my butt off every day, I secretly knew my body was falling apart, and my belly just kept getting softer and more humiliating, until one day, I came face to face with the truth. I've always loved snuggling with my wife, Tara. Yet one night, I realized, when's the last time I felt her warm, loving body pressed up against mine? And I was horrified by the answer and the reason why. I was avoiding her touch. My shame was holding my wife at arm's length, because I was terrified. Terrified that her touch would reveal the truth about me. That I wasn't the strong, healthy, fit person I longed to be. Terrified that her hand on my jiggly belly would turn her away in disgust. My face went cold. My legs actually wobbled. I was pushing my wife away with my own weakness and insecurity. And I thought, what else am I ruining in my life right now? In that very terrible, very humiliating moment, I knew I had a choice to make. I could do one of two things. One, I could keep pounding away, work harder, do more exercises, sets and reps, sweat more, all of which I knew deep down was just not working. Or two, I could make the choice I did, to find a better way, a way that didn't feel like I was fighting my own body with every step, a way that would make me feel as amazing on the inside as I wanted to look on the outside, that would allow me to embrace life and reconnect with my beautiful wife again. That's when something very special, very beautiful happened. A few days later, I slipped into one of my favorite coffee places. I hadn't been there in months. I'd been too busy wallowing in self-pity. And I happened to run across my old friend Jim, probably one of the smartest fitness coaches in the country. A guy who had worked with elite national team athletes and even special forces soldiers. And what happened next was like getting zapped with an electric current. We sat down for a coffee and one thing led to another until he pulled out my whole story. He looked me in the eye. He had this strange wisdom radiating from his gaze. And he told me, "You are doing too much, Todd. You are working way too hard, too intense." He said, "Just forget about all the fancy workout protocols. Focus on how you feel. If it feels good, you know the energy is flowing how it should, and it will work." To be honest, he started to lose me here. I hoped he was just going to tell me how many sets, how many reps, which exercises, how many times a week. Instead, he was telling me about energy flowing through my core. Yet the more he explained, the more it all started making so much sense. It turns out he just got back from what was supposed to be a short trip through Asia, yet he ended up spending over a year there, and especially in a small village in the mountains of Nepal where he became friends with an old healer. He laughed when he told me about this guy, because although he was in his 80s, it was a joke to call him old. The man was in better shape than most 30-year-olds in America. I was also shocked to discover this old fella and all the folks in that village would practically eat their weight in rice every day. Wait, I thought, don't carbs make you fat? Yet all these men and women were strong, toned, and athletic looking, despite the fact that Jim had never seen any of them do anything that you and I would think of as a workout. Jim learned all the same gentle movements that had been handed down from generation to generation in that little mountain village. He was taught their simple self-massage techniques to remove energy blockages, and he discovered the unique tea the villagers made from a specific tree bark, medicinal roots, and other powerful spices. A tea that he was easily able to recreate once he got home. A tea that seemed to almost magically strip fat from his belly while it made his joints feel amazing and gave him the energy of a 20-year-old again. Then he explained it to me in more modern terms. Most people nowadays have lost a sense of feel for their ab muscles, and it completely shuts down the flow of energy through your core because it disrupts your nervous system right in your body's most vulnerable spot, your core. A lot of the problem is because of the way we live. Lots of sitting. Little injuries that accumulate over a lifetime and we don't rehab properly. Low-level inflammation we don't even notice that comes from processed foods, chemicals, and other toxins we're exposed to. Bad posture, and, ironically, too much exercise and bad workout advice. All this adds up and prevents the natural flow of energy through your core. And those energy disruptions are what causes your body to hoard belly fat and to lose the muscle tone around your tummy that normally keeps your stomach flat. And the only way to restore a taut and slim belly is to remove these energy blockages through a gentle sequence of core movements and a strategic combination of powerful herbs and naturally medicinal ingredients combined to allow you to restore the natural balance of energy in your core. Although that might sound a bit mystical, you'll see in just a moment that it's actually backed by science. You see, Jim's whole career has been built on fixing broken athletes and soldiers. And he took everything he learned on his travels and enhanced it with his own experience and all the most modern breakthroughs and knowledge he has access to as a top-level national team coach. Once Jim started sharing these refined methods with me, once I stopped working so hard and learned how to guide the flow of energy through my core to encourage my body to strengthen and heal naturally, once I discovered Jim's sequence of movements to rebuild and fortify my core muscles, and the simple tea recipe he had me add to my daily routine, my progress was almost magical. Within 5 days, I started noticing my pants fit looser, and my shirts were not quite as snug around the belly. Then after just a couple weeks, I got out of bed, walked to the bathroom, and actually did a double take when I saw how flat my belly looked in the mirror. I was used to seeing my belly sag over my waistband every morning, and I could hardly believe how much tighter my stomach looked already. And day by day, bit by bit, things just kept getting better and better. Not only did I feel stronger and more energetic, I actually looked different in the mirror from day to day. I could actually see my belly getting flatter in the mirror. I could feel my stomach getting tighter and more toned. And I was training less than before. My training was less intense. And my results were visible from 1 week to the next. And now every day when I get out of bed, I still take a moment to place my hands on my belly, accept that it is firm, flat, and strong, and give thanks for the path that brought me to this point. Now, it was about this time things started to really change for me. Folks at the gym were taking notice of what I was doing. I admit, many of Jim's exercises may look a little weird. Yet what they were all asking was how I managed to change my body so radically and so quickly. And could I do the same for them? Even my wife Tara asked me to train her. And you can see in these photos taken only a few weeks apart that her results were amazing. I got so busy training folks that it started getting to be too much, which is why, with Jim's blessing, I hunkered down and put all these tummy tightening methods into a system that I could give people instead of training them personally. I took my notes from my training dozens and dozens of men and women at the gym and sketched it all out so it was super easy to follow. It just snowballed from there when I figured out I could offer it to all the folks who desperately need it, no matter where they are on the internet. Long story short, it turned into nothing short of a worldwide sensation. Without putting it on Amazon or even having a publisher, I've already helped over 51,000 regular people like you and me rebuild and fortify their core muscles to get the flat, tight, and firm stomachs they desire. So far, it's probably the accomplishment I'm most proud of in my life. And now, because I've had so much encouragement from the folks I've helped, I'm making it my mission to get this amazing system into the hands of 1 million people. I know that's a crazy number, but I think I can do it, which is why I'm thrilled to introduce you to the Tone Your Tummy system. It's the first system designed to unlock the flow of energy through your core so you naturally and easily flatten your stomach and tighten your tummy. Here's why the Tone Your Tummy system works so fast and so well. It starts by breaking up the energy blockages in your body. By now, you know a weak, faulty core blocks and drains away your energy. Some cultures call this energy ki, chi, prana, or spirit. I usually just think of it as the electric current that flows through your nervous system. And your abdomen is like a central router directing the flow of that energy. Recent scientific studies of muscular activation using EMG technology finally explain why these ancient practices have been working so well for thousands of years. And that when your abs muscles are weak or out of balance, it causes those flows to break down or get directed into the wrong places. This sabotages you on many levels. It can make you prone to injury, encourage unnatural weight gain, drain your energy, hinder your natural ability to heal, dampen your mood, slow your thinking, increase factors that can lead to chronic disease, make you hungry all the time, and cause many more frustrating and painful complications, which explains why I'd been exercising more and never seeing any improvements to my flabby belly. However, using the simple energy flow principles Jim stumbled on in Nepal to start rebuilding my core never felt like I was working out at all, yet the results were visible right away. It's literally like cinching up a corset around your midsection that cradles your belly, so you can unlock an almost effortless flat and firm stomach while you free yourself from pain and injury. And that's why I made this video for you today. I want my results and my wife Tara's results and the results of over 51,000 early users of the system to be your results. So let me tell you exactly what you're getting to help you start sculpting a pain-free, injury-proof, slim, flat, and firm belly today. First, you'll have the easy-to-read guide called the Tone Your Tummy Manual. This is where you'll discover how to effortlessly balance your core muscles for quick results. I'll guide you step by step so you can improve the tissue quality of your abdominal muscles and remove adhesion so you move freely and painlessly again. Create the right balance of stability and mobility in your core muscles. Adopt the natural movement patterns to allow a perfect flow of energy through your midsection. Activate each muscle in your core with pinpoint precision, and much more. Next, I'm giving you the Tone Your Tummy 2-week quick start system. This is key to your success because it will get you up and running without delay. And it will quickly reprogram the flow of energy through your core muscles so you thrive during the next phases of the system. Next, for every phase of the system, you'll have the super easy to follow Tone Your Tummy exercise technique videos. When this all started, I was able to train each new client personally, and creating these high quality videos was the closest I could get you to the same experience without charging you my $125 per hour coaching fee. Now, I'm sure you know that if you want visible abdominal muscles, or even if you want a super flat belly, you also need to be mindful of your nutrition, and I've got you covered there too. You'll be getting the Tone Your Tummy nutrition plan. It's super simple, and for the first time, I'm also going to include the now famous delicious tea recipe based on the one discovered by Jim in Nepal that you can make right in your own kitchen. Plus, I'm also giving you the Tone Your Tummy supplement stack guide. After years of trial and error, I figured out which supplements actually work and make your results come easier and faster, and which ones are just a total waste of time and money or worse. And I lay it all out for you in this guide. By now, you can see I'm doing everything in my power to make the Tone Your Tummy system work for you, to make it fast, to make it easy, and to make it enjoyable, which is why I've also created another little trick to make your life easier. It's the Tone Your Tummy workout calendars. Just stick these on your fridge or on the wall of the room where you like to do your exercises, and they'll show you exactly what to do on what day. So you can get your gentle core flow exercises done in a jiffy, quick and hassle-free. Now, I've got one more surprise for you that we've added to the system just recently, because so many folks have been asking what exercises they can do for the rest of their body that work with the Tone Your Tummy system. We're giving you the Tone Your Tummy whole body strength and tone workouts. These workouts strengthen and tone your entire body. They're designed to be as short as possible while giving you the best possible result. Now, I've also got a couple other very great, really terrific and exciting extra gifts for you today that you can only get during this presentation. Yet for the moment, let's add up everything you get in the Tone Your Tummy system that I've just told you about. As you can imagine, it comes up to a combined list price of $147. If you're being completely honest with yourself, I'd bet you say $147 or more would be totally fair to feel happy and smile so wide it makes your cheeks hurt every time you look in the mirror, or run a hand along your belly because it's so flat and strong and tight without ever doing anything that feels like a workout at all. Heck, if you're in pain right now, I bet you'd think that was downright cheap to never have to feel that frustration, hopelessness, or desperation again for the rest of your life. I mean, $147 is a lot of money, but considering how this will change your life forever and finally get you off the no pain, no gain treadmill, so you can spend your time living your life instead of beating yourself up without seeing any result. Well, when you look at it that way, it seems pretty cheap, doesn't it? However, I'm dead set against you paying that much today. You see, these methods made me love life again. They took away my secret shame. They lifted the weight of frustration and failure from my shoulders and finally allowed me to have the firm, flat stomach that I always believed should be looking back at me in the mirror. Because of that, and because I've seen this system help so many other people who had lost all hope, I've made it a mission to serve 1 million people by getting this into their hands. I don't quite know how I'm going to do that yet, but I know it starts with you. One person at a time. Just help one person at a time. And if I have to take a hit to my wallet to help you, to make sure you can afford to take action today, well, that's a price I'm extremely happy to pay. So here's what I'm going to do. We've already agreed that the Tone Your Tummy system is worth at least $147. But because you've watched this video and given me some of your precious time, I'm not going to ask you to invest $147. For as long as this video is up, and not a moment longer, I'm going to set your price for Tone Your Tummy at just one single payment of $77. And if you act right now, I'll take money out of my own pocket and knock an extra $40 off. Which means if you simply click the button below this video right now, you'll get the complete Tone Your Tummy system for the severely discounted price of just $37. That's the good news. The bad news is, to lock in your discount, you have to act right now. Why? Well, I'm actually in a bit of a fight with my amazing and extremely headstrong wife right now. You see, she's experienced the power of this program for herself, and she has seen firsthand how this material has changed the lives of so many friends, family, and folks who have invested in the program. Tara tells me that I'm being a bleeding heart by setting this price so low and that $37 is just way too cheap. That even though the program is tested and proven and powerful, nobody is going to believe you can get Saks Fifth Avenue results at Walmart prices. And that to fulfill my promise and my mission to help 1 million struggling folks, I may need to raise or even double the price. If you're still seeing this video, it means Tara is giving me some slack and we're still testing to find out if we can make the numbers work with your incredible discount. But please, if you come back in a few hours or tomorrow and the price is higher, maybe much higher, please don't write me begging if you pass up your one chance to lock in your discount now. There's simply nothing I can do for you. Oh, and just to take away every excuse your brain can come up with to not do this for yourself, I'm going to back everything I've set up with a frankly incredible 100% money back guarantee. Here's how it works. Just enroll in Tone Your Tummy right now. Use the material. It's so easy to use and as close to done for you as humanly possible. See for yourself how easy getting a taut, firm, flat belly can actually be. If you don't think Tone Your Tummy is worth at least double what you're paying today, just contact my customer service team at service@purelifeorganics.com anytime in the next 60 days, and you'll get every dime back as fast as we can. Now, you might ask, why exactly am I being so generous? Well, that's a very good question, and I've got two answers for you. The first is kind of selfish. After putting so much time and effort into creating this program and seeing how it changed my life, the life of my wife forever, and so many other people from far and wide, I want as many people as possible to use it to create the body you want and deserve so much. The second answer is maybe a little sappy, I guess. It's because I want this for you. I want you to experience what it's like to look in the mirror and love what you see. To get compliments from random people on the street on how fit and healthy you are. To actually get excited about walking around with your belly exposed because of the stares it draws and how powerful it makes you feel. To live truly pain-free and to feel the unhindered energy flowing through your body. And if I have to put myself out there a bit to help you, I'll gladly do just that. And all you have to do is click the button right below this video now. Okay, if you're not convinced yet, if there's still a little voice in the back of your head that isn't quite sure, let me do one more thing to make this the easiest choice of your life, and to make sure you don't let fear of regret keep you from taking advantage of this wonderful offer. See, I want you to feel deep in your heart and deep in your soul that you're getting an incredible deal that you can be proud of. Heck, I want you to feel like you put one over on me by doing what I know you want to do so badly and enrolling in the program today. That's why I've got 3 very special presents for you just for saying maybe to Tone Your Tummy today. First, I'll give you my Fix and Flatten gut health protocol. Did you know that the toxins, bloat, and inflammation in your gut is probably adding as much as 3 inches to your true waist size right now? Stress, pollutants, and even hidden ingredients in so-called healthy foods are causing gut inflammation in 100% of people. That inflammation and bloating pushes out on your gut lining and makes you look way fatter than you really are. Worse, it triggers a domino effect of possibly serious health issues. So today, I'm giving you my foolproof protocol to restore your gut health and eliminate this dangerous and ugly belly inflammation in only 7 days. Simply follow this step-by-step plan and experience the strange sensation of watching your belly deflate daily, like you're letting the air out of a balloon. Your second present is your very own perfect butt add-on exercises. Believe me, as you feel your midsection shrinking, you're going to need some new clothes. And nothing feels quite so awesome as slipping on a brand new pair of jeans, 4 to 6 sizes smaller than your old ones, and experiencing the fact that your gut doesn't slip over the waist anymore. However, whether you're a man or a woman, nothing completes the sexiness of a great pair of jeans like an amazing butt. Guys look more powerful and manly with a great butt. Women look more sexy and feminine with just the right curves on the derriere, which is why I'm also giving you my perfect butt add-on exercises absolutely free today. Just add this little routine to your program for an extra kick to whip your butt into the perfect shape. Your third present is something special. In fact, I can't do this for everyone. I want you to have 21 days of online VIP coaching absolutely free of charge. Even though full price members are already paying $79 a month for this VIP service, I know how important direct support and coaching is, and that's what I want for you. I want you to have a 100% success rate, which is why I need you to have free access to this amazing online coaching resource starting today. As soon as you finish your enrollment, you'll instantly be added to my secret closed Facebook group where you can ask me any questions you want, network, and bond with other folks on the exact same journey and get the motivation and accountability you need to stick to the program and get the amazing results I've promised you here today. And as an extra special added bonus, if you decide to keep your membership after your 21 days of free access, I'm going to extend you an exclusive offer to keep your VIP coaching access for just $39 per month instead of paying the full monthly membership fee. It's just another way of saying thank you for paying attention to this life-changing presentation. So let's add this all up just so you can see for yourself what a great deal you're actually getting. With your special discount, you'll get the complete Tone Your Tummy program for just $37. We already agreed that Tone Your Tummy is worth at least $147 all by itself. So that's already a pretty great deal. But then, at no additional charge at all, you're also getting Fix and Flatten Gut Health Protocol, the Perfect Butt add-on exercises, and 21 days of our Elite VIP online coaching. And each of those should probably sell for $95 or more all by themselves too. If you were at the supermarket, that would all add up to $287. But using your special discount, you'll get everything for just $37. I don't know about you, but if I was at the store, swiped my membership card, and saw my bill for $287 worth of stuff plummet to less than $40, I'd feel like I won the lottery. Or like there was a mistake. But no matter what, I'd rush to claim my discount before anyone tried to take it away. And all you have to do to claim your discount and take advantage of this amazing deal is click the big button right below this video right now. Then, fill in your payment details using a credit card, debit card, or PayPal on the next page. And you'll have complete access to the entire program in just 2 short minutes from right now. Just click the button below this video right now. Pay your severely discounted enrollment fee. Go through the program. Learn the secrets of transforming your belly in shockingly little time without beating yourself up. Experience what it's like to be in control of your body and in control of your life. If you're anything like the tens of thousands of other folks who have used this program, you're going to be amazed at the change in your life and the change in you once you learn this. How everyone you meet just looks at you differently, amazed at the power and grace of your body. If you're like most of our customers, you're going to have a hard time wiping that goofy smile off your face, or keeping that joyous sparkle out of your eyes, or keeping your mouth shut when your friends and family ask to know your secret that created such a change in you, seemingly overnight. Okay, it's time to take action. You might not know it, at least not consciously, but you're at an important crossroad in your life right now, and you really just have 2 very different options, leading to 2 very different lives. 1, a lifetime of energy and hope and passion for life, where you love your body and are amazed every time you look in the mirror. The other? Well, the other is just a continuation of the life you have now. So listen closely as I tell you what your 2 options are so you can make the right choice for you. Option 1 is to leave this page without enrolling in the program. I think you already know what will happen if you do this because you've felt it so many times before. That feeling of hopelessness, of being trapped in your body, of feeling yourself getting heavier and more exhausted and more fed up with the struggle with your belly flab and with your aches and pains every single day. Wondering why it's so hard for you to get in shape and stay in shape. Or feeling guilty because you're not spending hours and hours at the gym every week. Or because you are working out as hard as you can, but you're not getting anywhere at all. I know you don't want that. I know you are sick of seeing your ugly belly flab staring at you every time you look in the mirror, or pretending it doesn't bother you and that you're okay with the body you have right now. Of yearning to know what it's like to have power and control and energy like you did when you were a kid. Which is why I want you to take a second here and seriously consider taking road number 2. In a lot of ways, it's the easier road because all it takes on your part is deciding you love yourself enough to say yes right now. Simply click the button below this video, enter your payment information right now before life gets in the way, and claim your spot in the Tone Your Tummy program. Get every single thing I've talked about in this video, and quite a few surprises I haven't even mentioned, but I can't wait for you to see. Learn the simple, tested method that saved me from a life battling with pain and feeling ashamed of my belly flab. Learn the secret to a flat belly and a fit, healthy body that has been kept from you for so long. Remember, with your 60-day guarantee, you're risking absolutely nothing. In fact, all the risk is completely on me where it belongs. I firmly believe if you don't get every result I've promised in this video, I simply don't deserve a dime of your hard-earned money. And with your special discount, you're getting way more than half off the already ridiculously low one-time price of enrollment. Before we go, just imagine for a moment. Imagine yourself rolling out of bed feeling light and strong for the first time in your life. Imagine seeing a bright, beautiful smile on your face when you look in the mirror and realize how powerful and beautiful your body has become and how flat and firm your belly feels when you run your hands over it. Imagine picking out clothes that show off your belly instead of hiding it like something to be ashamed of, and then just click the button below. Let me take the weight. Let me show you the truth. Let me help you finally have the body and the life you want so much. I personally promise you'll be very happy you did. Again, I'm Todd Lamb, and I'm incredibly excited for you to experience what happens when you apply Tone Your Tummy in your life. I can't wait to hear about your success. Thank you for your time. Simply click the button below now.